One chilly morning, Mr. Frank, age 70, sat on the edge of his bed and noticed a strange heaviness in his legs. There was no sharp pain, just a nagging sense that his blood wasn't circulating the way it used to. He assumed it was simply part of getting older. But what he didn't realize? A crucial vitamin was quietly missing from his daily routine. Have you ever felt like your legs are heavier than they used to be? Do your feet get cold, swell up, or cramp when walking? What if your blood isn't flowing the way it should, and discovering one specific nutrient could set things right? In the next few minutes, you'll learn about 4 essential vitamins that can help keep your legs free from clots, your blood flowing smoothly, and your heart safer. Let's explore how they work, starting with how your circulatory system actually operates. Your circulatory system is composed of the heart, which pumps blood, arteries, which deliver oxygenated blood, and veins, which return deoxygenated blood back to the heart. Arteries carry nutrient-rich blood away from the heart under high pressure, while veins, with thinner walls and one-way valves, work to channel blood back up toward your chest. This uphill journey challenges your body, especially in the legs and feet, where blood must push against gravity. When veins in the lower limbs weaken or become damaged, blood can pool, resulting in the formation of bulging varicose veins, or the onset of swelling, aches, or a heavy feeling in your calves and ankles. Besides structural weaknesses in vein valves, circulation can also be compromised by plaques within arteries. Plaque forms when LDL, often referred to as bad cholesterol, calcium, and other substances, accumulate along arterial walls, narrowing the path for blood. If this plaque hardens in the legs, the condition is sometimes called peripheral artery disease, which can cause cramps and pain during regular activities such as walking or climbing stairs. Blood circulation might also worsen due to lifestyle factors, like extended sitting or standing, obesity, smoking, lack of exercise, or an unhealthy diet. Over time, these factors converge, affecting not only the legs, but the entire body, from your heart and brain down to the tiniest capillaries in your toes. Persistent numbness and tingling are among the first warnings that you might have a circulation issue, while the occasional pin and needle sensation can happen from sitting on your leg incorrectly. If the tingling returns repeatedly, even without any unusual positioning, that's a sign your nerves and muscles may be starved of oxygen and nutrients. Cramps during normal daily movement or mild exercise can further indicate that blood flow is hindered. Skin color changes, like bluish, pale, or brownish discoloration near the ankles, are another obvious cue that venous return has become sluggish. If you notice your feet often feel cold when everyone else's are warm, or you see bulging veins, it's time to explore what might be interfering with normal circulation. Fortunately, incorporating some fundamental lifestyle measures can produce significant improvements. A moderate exercise routine, whether a 30-minute walk each day, gentle cycling, or swimming, tends to stimulate leg muscles to pump blood more efficiently. Elevating your legs periodically above heart level can aid the veins, particularly at the end of the day. Adequate hydration helps maintain lower viscosity, so your blood flows smoothly. Many people also benefit from wearing compression stockings or socks, which provide graduated pressure up the leg. This extra gentle squeeze supports venous valves, preventing backflow and pooling. On top of these steps, one of the most important factors in promoting healthy circulation and reducing clot risk is a nutritional plan that focuses on certain vitamins and antioxidants. 4 vitamins stand out when it comes to sustaining flexible arteries, strong veins, and balanced blood properties. Niacin, vitamin C, vitamin K, and vitamin E. Niacin, also known as vitamin B3, is especially powerful in aiding blood flow and supporting better cholesterol balance. It helps keep blood vessels pliable and encourages vasodilation, meaning it widens blood vessels so blood can pass more easily. One of niacin's key benefits is lowering LDL, the bad cholesterol, while boosting HDL, the good cholesterol. Excessive LDL can build up into plaque that narrows or obstructs arteries, so keeping LDL in check directly impacts how well blood travels. With healthier arteries, the likelihood of clots decreases because blood moves steadily and doesn't stagnate. Niacin is available in familiar, everyday foods. Sources include lean chicken breast salmon, tuna turkey peanuts, brown rice, and mushrooms. A typical adult needs roughly 14 to 16 milligrams of niacin daily, which can be met through these foods in moderate amounts. Certain individuals turn to high-dose niacin supplements to manage cholesterol, but large doses sometimes cause skin flushing, itching, or redness. Health professionals often caution that anyone with liver problems or significant medical issues should consult with a provider before using niacin supplements, as high doses can strain the liver. Next, vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, helps the body produce collagen, a protein integral to the structure of blood vessels and skin. With strong, elastic vessel walls, blood can pass through more efficiently, and veins are less likely to give in to high pressure or weaken to the point of forming varicose veins. Vitamin C is also a robust antioxidant that neutralizes free radicals, preventing these unstable molecules from damaging cells in arterial and venous walls. Less cellular damage means less inflammation and diminished plaque accumulation. Common sources of vitamin C include oranges, lemons, limes, grapefruits, kiwis, berries, broccoli, bell peppers, kale, and Brussels sprouts. Guava is notably rich in vitamin C, often providing more ascorbic acid per serving than an orange. Because vitamin C degrades during prolonged cooking, it's best to eat these fruits and vegetables raw or lightly steamed. While several over-the-counter vitamin C supplements exist, individuals often meet their daily requirement, generally around 75 to 90 milligrams for adults, through balanced diets alone. Another crucial ally for circulation is vitamin K, which exists as K1 or phylloquinone and K2 or menaquinone. It plays a key role in orchestrating the body's clotting mechanisms, helping avoid both overclotting and excessive bleeding. Beyond this, vitamin K influences how calcium is distributed. It helps inhibit the deposition of calcium into arterial walls, a process that would otherwise make arteries stiffer and narrower, leading to higher blood pressure and heightened risk of clot formation. By ensuring calcium ends up in bones instead, vitamin K helps protect cardiovascular health. Foods like spinach, kale, mustard greens, collard greens, and broccoli are particularly high in vitamin K. A great habit is drinking a green smoothie or juice that incorporates leafy greens, ginger, a slice of apple or kiwi for sweetness, and maybe a few mint leaves. If you use medications such as warfarin to thin your blood, you don't have to eliminate vitamin K foods. In truth, it's more about consistency. A sudden drop or spike in vitamin K intake can disrupt how warfarin works. By maintaining stable consumption levels, doctors can adjust your anticoagulant dosage accordingly, keeping your blood at a healthy clotting balance. Vitamin E offers a protective buffer for blood vessels through its antioxidant activity, blocking the oxidation of cells that line the vascular system. It also modulates platelet aggregation, reducing the risk that platelets will clump together in clots. Additionally, vitamin E supports the release of nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessel walls and can lower blood pressure. This vasodilation not only benefits your heart, but helps your legs and feet remain well supplied with blood. Rich sources of vitamin E include almonds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, spinach, broccoli, avocados, and extra virgin olive oil. Pasture-raised egg yolks also offer small amounts. An adult usually needs around 15 milligrams of vitamin E daily, which you can often get from a balanced diet. Before you consider vitamin E supplements, keep in mind that high-dose supplementation raises the risk of bleeding and can interfere with some medications. Because these vitamins rarely operate in isolation, it's valuable to explore how they fit into a broader plan. Moderate physical activity, such as brisk walking, stimulates your leg muscles to contract and push blood back toward the heart. If you spend long hours standing, shift your weight, or perform small calf raises to keep blood moving. For those who sit for extended periods, schedule breaks to walk around, or at least stand and stretch, every hour or so. Paying attention to your diet doesn't only mean eating more nutrient-rich foods. It also entails restricting items that aggravate circulation problems. Excessive sugar, refined carbohydrates, and trans fats can spike LDL levels, adding to plaque buildup. A constant intake of highly processed foods adds to weight gain, and extra weight stresses the venous valves in your legs, exacerbating issues like varicose veins. Furthermore, high-sodium diets can prompt swelling and fluid retention. So, if you already notice swollen legs and feet, moderating salt is a wise measure. Lifestyle factors such as stress levels and sleep quality can also influence vascular tone. Chronic stress prompts the release of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which may keep blood vessels constricted. Over time, this raises blood pressure and strains the system. Similarly, insufficient sleep can lead to metabolic disturbances that impair how well blood vessels react to the daily demands of pumping blood. Striving for 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep fortifies the body's natural repair processes. Combining adequate rest with mindfulness practices like breathing exercises, meditation, or yoga can dial down stress hormones and support circulatory health. Smoking remains a potent threat to good circulation, as harmful substances in cigarettes constrict arteries and damage their lining. This damage accumulates over time, heightening the potential for plaque formation and reduced blood flow. Even secondhand smoke can be detrimental. So, seeking a smoke-free environment is beneficial, not only for the lungs, but for the circulatory system. When circulation is already under strain, small changes can yield noticeable benefits. For example, if you endure intermittent leg cramps, try short, leisurely walks throughout the day to gently stretch and stimulate circulation in those muscles. Elevate your legs whenever possible. Use a pillow or recliner to help venous return, and stay vigilant for signs that pains or cramps are getting worse or that swelling is intensifying. These subtle signs of progression often indicate the need for medical evaluation. Beyond niacin, vitamin C, vitamin K, and vitamin E, other nutrients can help improve or maintain circulation. The B vitamin complex as a whole supports energy metabolism, nerve function, and the creation of red blood cells, all of which contribute to better oxygen delivery. Magnesium and potassium assist with muscle contractions and fluid balance, preventing spikes in blood pressure. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in salmon, sardines, mackerel, flax seeds, and chia seeds, help regulate inflammation, and make arterial walls more supple. Incorporating these complementary nutrients elevates the benefits you get from the 4 primary vitamins. Looking at specific meal ideas. Start your morning with a spinach and red pepper omelet. Spinach boosts vitamin K and vitamin C. Red peppers deliver plenty of vitamin C. Eggs from pasture-raised hens provide moderate vitamin E. Snack on a handful of almonds or pumpkin seeds in the mid-morning or afternoon, capturing a healthy dose of vitamin E plus good fats. At lunch, consider a leafy green salad containing kale or collards, major vitamin K, paired with diced bell pepper or broccoli. Vitamin C, along with a piece of grilled salmon or chicken breast for niacin. Lightly drizzle extra virgin olive oil on top for vitamin E. For dinner, enjoy a piece of tuna or another lean protein, accompanied by steamed broccoli or lightly sautéed spinach. Add slices of fresh avocado for extra vitamin E and healthy fats. Although some wonder about the timeline for improvements, changes in circulation can sometimes be felt within weeks if you commit to a consistent routine of better eating, mild exercise, and perhaps compression support. In other instances, especially if symptoms are severe or related to underlying conditions like diabetes, it may take a few months to experience substantial relief. Patience is key, as the processes of reducing inflammation, dissolving small clots, and strengthening vessel walls are gradual. Individuals with diabetes must pay close attention to controlling blood sugar. Chronically high glucose levels can injure the delicate lining of capillaries that feed nerves, primarily in the feet, compounding circulation problems with neuropathy. Incorporating the aforementioned vitamins is crucial, but it won't replace the necessity of sugar control. If you have high blood pressure, maintain communication with your healthcare provider about how best to integrate these vitamins without conflicting with prescribed medications. Meanwhile, certain foods and herbs like garlic, ginger, turmeric, and cayenne pepper are often praised for circulation-enhancing properties. Garlic, for instance, contains allicin, a compound that can support normal blood pressure and possibly reduce harmful cholesterol. Ginger and turmeric boast anti-inflammatory effects, which may help keep blood vessels clear of plaque. Cayenne pepper's capsaicin may stimulate blood flow and provide temporary relief from minor aches. While these ingredients add valuable nutrients and can complement a balanced diet, they're no substitute for the foundational vitamins discussed or for consistent lifestyle improvements. To ensure you're staying hydrated, carry water with you daily. The blood comprises a large portion of water, and even mild dehydration can increase its thickness, making it harder for the heart to pump and for blood to reach the smallest vessels. Aim for frequent water intake throughout the day, adjusting if you live in a hot climate or engage in vigorous exercise. If you prefer flavorful drinks, consider unsweetened herbal teas. Avoid piling on sugar. Sweetened beverages can push your calorie and sugar intake skyward, exacerbating circulation issues linked to obesity or insulin resistance. For those aware they already have plaque buildup or atherosclerosis, adopting these protective measures becomes even more critical. Antioxidants from vitamin C and E help slow further damage, and niacin's effect on cholesterol becomes pivotal to halting plaque progression. Vitamin K's role in preventing artery calcification might be especially impactful in individuals concerned about advanced vascular disease. Yet, none of these vitamins alone can override the negative impact of smoking, a heavily processed diet, or chronic sedentary living. The synergy of healthy food, regular physical activity, and stress management is what truly fosters progress. If you're uncertain whether you have poor leg circulation, be on the lookout for telltale signs such as calf pain after walking a specific distance, which improves with rest, swelling that doesn't subside despite rest or elevation or subtle skin changes around your ankles. If any sign persists or worsens, consult a physician. They may check pulses in different parts of your feet, and legs use ultrasound or other imaging to detect blockages or conduct tests for neuropathy or varicose veins. Detecting an issue early often means simpler interventions like dietary adjustments and supervised exercises. Advanced cases sometimes require medical procedures, angioplasty stent placement, or vein stripping to restore or improve circulation. Varicose veins, more than just a cosmetic concern, can predispose you to skin ulcers and increase local clot risk. The presence of big twisted veins close to the surface indicates that vein valves aren't functioning properly. The presence of big, twisted veins close to the surface indicates that vein valves aren't functioning properly. Along with the dietary approach, compression stockings are often recommended during the day if you're prone to varicose veins. Elevating your feet above heart level can reduce the throbbing and swelling that sometimes accompany prolonged standing or sitting. When it comes to supplementation, a measured approach is best. Some people assume that if a certain amount of a nutrient is beneficial, then more must be even better. However, extremely high doses of niacin may strain the liver. Large amounts of vitamin E may prompt excessive blood thinning in sensitive individuals. And excessive vitamin C can cause digestive upset or kidney stones in those predisposed. Always read labels and consider having a conversation with a healthcare provider if you're uncertain about the right supplementation level, especially if you're on prescription medications like blood thinners, blood pressure drugs, or diabetes management therapies. In your broader dietary pattern, consider focusing on whole and minimally processed foods. For example, whole grains maintain the fiber, vitamins, and minerals that refined grains lose during processing. Legumes, lentils, beans, chickpeas are another excellent source of protein, complex carbohydrates, and fiber that support stable blood sugar and contribute to cardiovascular health. Fish like salmon and sardines deliver omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce systemic inflammation. Alongside niacin, vitamins C, K, and E, these dietary elements form a strong portfolio of nutrients to keep blood pumping steadily. Maintaining a healthy weight is also a vital step, as carrying too many extra pounds taxes your heart, joints, and blood vessels. Over time, obesity exacerbates issues in leg veins and can worsen existing conditions like high blood pressure or type 2 diabetes. Trimming down even a modest percentage of body weight through balanced dieting and moderate exercise can ease considerable pressure off your lower extremities and boost your overall circulatory function. By consistently eating nutrient-dense foods and focusing on niacin, vitamin C, vitamin K, and vitamin E, while also staying active, well-hydrated, and smoke-free, you help strengthen your veins and arteries, boost blood flow, and reduce clot risks. If varicose veins or blockages become advanced, medical steps such as procedures or medications may be needed, though they work best alongside good nutrition. Diabetic patients in particular benefit from rigorous foot care and controlled glucose, as vitamins support both nerve and vessel health. Together, these nutrients also offer broader perks. Niacin benefits the nervous system, vitamin C aids the immune system and skin, vitamin K fortifies bones, and vitamin E shields cells from oxidative damage. Simple cooking choices like grilled salmon with lemon, vitamin C, spinach, vitamin K, and olive oil, vitamin E, promote stronger arteries and less swelling. Gradual habit changes, trading soda for water, adding more fresh fruits and vegetables, enhance circulation over time. Ultimately, a balanced diet and daily physical activity can minimize pain, numbness, and discomfort. So, if severe symptoms arise, consult your doctor for professional guidance.